Okay, hello, my friend. Hopefully that you are doing great. So in this lesson, I want to say you about how to create a command, component, and then you can use in many places in order-based objects. So what is the situation? For example, if I go to the form authentication here, you can see this one is the header of the page, sorry, the footer of the page. If I go back and then I go to, for example, the maybe the drag and drop page, we have the footer as well. And I do believe that we have the footer anywhere in this page, in this application. So that thing happen in real situation as well when you have some application that's to test. So the base is not something like simple, just something like, let me try to delete. It's not simple like just a single anti-page object show on the page here. So it should consist from many model, many component inside. So we need to try to create some reusable components. So in this case, we have many places. Almost of the places on the page, we have the footer here. So that means we need to create some reuse component. So how to do that? So you already have the component package here. So what you need to do, you need to create a new Java class with the name, for example, footer component. So we put the component name at the end here to distinguish with the page, right? So it will be easier for us. So inside this class as a component, we construct the same as a page objects like we did before for the login page. So we will have private by and it should be the let me see, try to inspect it. Let me see the name. So what we have here is the base footer. So we call base footer and selector equal by dot. So in this case, I want to get the ID and the value is base footer. That's it. And now inside I have other things like I have another div here, and I have the link tag here. So just keep it simple. I want to get the link tag here. So inside I will have something like private by the base footer link tag equal by dot css selector. So in this case, I will put something like ID base footer, and then I want to narrow down to the tag A. Then I can select the link tag here. So let's try to open the console to see whether that selector is correct or not. So it should be the base footer and then the A tag here. So we have the length E1 and this is located the link text. So that selector value is correct. Okay. So just go back here and then what I want to provide outside that I will have public web element and should be the page footer. What I want to return that I will return driver dot find element, and I will put the page object footer, not the link text, but the page object selector inside here. That's it. And then I want to create a constructor publish footer component here. Then I will provide a web driver instance here. So I will do this dot driver equal the driver, and of course I will have private web driver instance here. So I will do the same things for the page footer link text here. This is a little typo here, so it doesn't matter. So public web element, and in this case it should be footer link text, and I want to return the driver.file element by footer link text here. That's it. And then I have this footer component. So because this footer components will be existing in every single page in the application. So what I do, I will come to the login page here. And inside this login page, I will have another property at the end here. So I will put something like private, and it should be a footer component here. And I will try to introduce public footer component, and I just simply return a new footer component, and then I will put the driver inside. So that means outside, if I want to go to the login page and then I want to access the footer component, so I will access the object that is created from the page object here, right? So let's try to create a new test class to make sure that what we have just did will be working correctly. So inside the test buckets here, let's try to create a new class with the name test component. Enter. And inside, I want to create a main method, and I will quickly create a new driver instance equal web driver dot get Tom driver. After that, I will open the target space. In this case, I will go driver dot get the target page, right? So the target space should be the login base, as I remember. So I just copy the URL value here and then I paste here. What I do, I will try to create a new instance from the login page here, like before, equal new login page, and then I put driver inside. And I will keep it simple because we already done with the authentication form, so I don't want to do it again now. What I want to do is I will try to access the page footer component that we have just created. Okay, so in this case, I will call login page dot footer component dot. I want to get the page footer, and then I want to get the text, the whole text here on the page here, and print out. So I will print out all of them. And then I want to do that login page dot footer component again, but in this case, I want to get the page footer link tag, and then I will get the attribute extract here. Then I want to print out. So what we are doing now, we just print out every single thing we have. But for the next lessons, we will talk about how to verify correctly based on a testng framework later. So don't worry about that. Okay. So if everything is okay, after we run this test, we will see the test from the page footer, and then we can get the correct link text value from the page. So let's quickly view and see. You see, powered by Elementor Selenium, and the link text value is correctly, I think. Here, if you move the cursor, and you can see here. So everything is working fine now. So I just want to get a short summary for you. So if you have many components that appear again and again in many pages, so what you do, you will create a new component here under the package components, and then you can embed into the page. So you just do something like simple, like you create a new property with the class name will be dash component name, okay, footer component. And what you do, you will return a new instance from dash component. That's it. And now in the test, what you do, you just create a new instance for that page, and then you can access that component anywhere. Okay, so try to practice yourself and see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.